And here we are again, once more. Cataclysm, dark days ahead. Let's jump into our game world. The Dude Abides. Exciting things ahead. Hey there, Cube. Ah, yes. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so there we are on the world map. We're into the breach. Unto the breach. We've managed to get through the front gate successfully, through the front gate of the military base. Look at that. Look at that mess. And it keeps going. It's just a massive pile of mess all the way up and around this road. Now we get to start a new mess. An inside the base mess with a bunch of zombies just out of sight over here. What time is it? 17:25. I think we might head back out of the base, rest for the night, get healed up, ammoed up, all that stuff, and then come back first thing in the morning. And then continue pushing forward. So we're trying to get to a couple of particular buildings. This building here, mostly just the back half. So back here we need to get into. And then there's another building kind of over here. That's the mechanics vehicle workshop. And then depending on how things go, we might try to push into the administrative medical complex right here. I don't know if there's anything worth me going into the main building over here for. It's just mostly big piles of clothes and food and general things like that. I don't remember there being too much over there that would be critical for our journey. So we'll see. It's just going to depend a bit on how I handle this. I had some idea of maybe trying to do a Pied Piper maneuver where I kind of race down the middle of the road here and then lead a bunch of zombies to the south end of the base. And then I zoom back around to the north end, hopefully losing the pursuit. And that would clear a lot faster the front end that I actually am really looking forward to getting to. My worry just is that at the speed I'd have to go, I don't remember the route, but it also would depend on the vehicles, but I could get myself trapped. So I really don't want to do that. There's a very big chance I would die if I got trapped. The vehicle got trapped, very low likelihood I would survive, given the density of the zombies through the base. So we're going to shoot things up first. We've still got lots of ammo. Before I try that kind of a maneuver. Yeah, we're going to test the night vision goggles too. Thanks for the reminder. So let's do this thing. I still can't quite do it. Can't quite get around that in one go. Here's what I mean by a mess. Oof. We still have the armored out here too, but I've got that larger rifle now. I still don't know if I'm going to find ammo for this thing. I'm a little worried that we're only going to find 5.56. And if that's the case, if we've hit a missile silo and a military base and only find 5.56 ammo and no 7.62 308, then yeah, that's going to be pretty precious ammo indeed. I don't know if there's a source for that stuff, if that's going to be the case. So I'm loath to use it if I don't have to. Forget how many rounds we actually had. Let's ignore him for the moment. We'll come hang out down here. Get away from this fly and the spiders. This'll do. We have 16 rounds. I'm going to hold on to that. Yeah, we've just not come across any 308762. All right. How we doing? Bandaging. Very good on our 2 damaged body parts, so we're all right there. We're going to read till dark. What are we working on? Forget what I was working on. Tailoring? Tailoring it is. Okay, MP3 players charging. Let's do... tailoring. That's right, we're getting hot. The other thing I got other thing I need to consider, Zombie Dog. Zombie Dog just hanging out there to the southwest. Hey, look at that. We hit 5 right as we were losing the light. Nah, if the frame was destroyed, you couldn't have a vehicle or a chair in that position. It's just a weird graphic due to the chair type. That's all. We have a perfectly good frame. Wrong spot. We have a perfectly good frame. It's the bench seat. The other weird thing is it always points west. No matter what direction the vehicle moves, the seat stays oriented to the west. So I'm just too lazy to go find a different design for it. Shape of the bench seat. I forget which one I picked. Oh, it actually shows the picture here? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize it did that. Well, that makes this way easier. Holy crap, when did they add that really, really fun thing? Didn't used to do that. Alright, so... right... so yeah, it's just a swivel chair graphic. Or windshield. I don't like the windshield. Let's go just right facing. See if it ends up staying that way. Cancel. Man, whatever. I don't care what it looks like. Okay. Oh yeah, that's been in forever. The ability to change the look of an item without having to rip it out and reinstall it has been in for years. But it didn't show the new graphic. It was letting me preview what it was going to look like. It used to be, we had to rip it out and reinstall it and pick from a huge list, and you'd constantly get it wrong and have to keep ripping it out and reinstalling it. Then it got expensive to do that because all the changes to welding and such, and it got changed so that you can just use the shape menu for no cost, no time, no materials to change what it looks like, but you still had to randomly pick from the menu hoping you got the right one, and sometimes there were half a dozen possible ones that looked right. And now it's cheap and easy and free, and they give you a preview button, so yay, I like it. You've been ripping it out and reinstalling? Yeah. It's one of those nobody ever tells anybody kind of things. But yeah, the ability to change the graphic through the shape menu has been in there for quite a while. So there you go. I learned you something. All right. Let's do... Not quite full dark yet. Guess we'll just keep hitting the book. We have a half moon. Wait for full dark. I don't think we're quite there. That looks like about full dark. Turn off that stereo. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Sounds about right. 9 perception, a little bit of moonlight. Sure, we'll take it. Alright, let's take a look here. So if we look at goggles, we have so many goggles. We have light amp, enhanced, night vision, and panoramic. Give me all of them. Whoops, I did not give me all of them. I just shuffled them around. Inventory. Okay. Take off. Sunglasses. Where? Can't be worn. Oh, that's right. I have to install them. So the light amp I can wear. The others have to be installed. I need to clean up. An army helmet. Crouch. Dome light. Activate. Wash kit. Or an army helmet. Take off. Bike helmet. Activate. Do you activate the goggles or the helmet? So let's start with, we've seen light amp goggles. Let's go with, I think it's night vision and panoramic and then enhanced. Insert, yeah, must be. Activate, insert. There we go. Gets us out to 10, so 3 to 10, that's pretty good by itself. Turn the goggles off. Does it swap, or do I have to... I have to already take it out. Unload? Unload. Panoramic next. Gets us out to 12, so 3 to 10 to 12. Yeah, this is still Chibi-Ultica. No, I'll never switch back to undead people. I already suffered the pain and effects of that. I'm not going back. Alright, so 3 to 10 to 12. And then finally, enhanced. Oh, gets us one more space. Gets us to 13. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if there's a power draw differential there. Oh, I'm well aware of the change in maintainership and all that stuff. I'm still going to stick with the Chibi-Ultica Tileset for reasons. Alright, so yeah, I don't know if there's a difference in power draw. 156 already, huh? I gotta check how many batteries I have of these types and how quickly they go away. Let's switch back to the panoramic real quick and then spend a little bit of time. I just want to get a feel for how long these are going to last. So that is far enough that especially, let's see, this is not going to help us get into this base. I mean, technically it might, but we're going to have to do at least one jackhammering in order to get into the armory. Then torch work after that, which is fairly quiet. And the jackhammer will bring near, well, I don't actually remember how far the jackhammer sound travels. I'm just debating, do we go in? What's that, enhanced and panoramic have the same range? It seemed like one was 12 and one was 13 when I did the test just now, but whatever. Lower encumbrance and built-in infrared, huh? Well, we'll use the best one, the enhanced, of course. I'll swap the batteries out and all that. I wouldn't use one of the lesser ones anyway. I just didn't know any of the differences off the top of my head. More eye encumbrance, lower night vision range. Yeah, I guess that would do it. Yeah, I still don't think we night visioning our way into the base would be a good thing with what we need to get done there. Because as soon as I start firing the gun, they're all going to swarm to the sound anyway. So we'll still do mass clearances. Especially until I get into the armory. Once I get into the armory, I might change my stance. It'll depend a bit on whether we find an M2HB and if I can get it mounted onto the vehicle. Once we've got that in hand, that'll change the strategy quite a lot, depending on just how many belts, if they have any belts in there to go with the ones that we've already picked up. So, okay. Let's just wait in place for a little bit. So we're at 53. So that would be 60 rounds of movement, 1 minute. Still at 53. 5 minutes. Still at 53. Wow. Okay, another 5 minutes. What? Is this a portal storm? That doesn't look like a portal storm message. Okay. No portal storm indicator. I don't know what triggers that. Still 53. All right, I'm impressed. These batteries will last a very long time. I don't have to worry about battery life. Cool. Turn that off and reset battery. So medium rechargeables. That's even better. So let's get this. So, are these the ones that could just be tossed onto the recharging station or not? I wish they would mention on the batteries what method of recharging can be used. Let's find out. $113 and $38. Oops. I guess they recharged. Why or where did they go though? Why did it change? That's weird. That's weird. What? Amount 3? Oh, that's what I'm missing. Medium battery amount 3 fully charged, yeah. Forgot they would, since they were the exact same condition, they would sort into a single stack. Okay, well there we go. So, very easy to keep that stuff running. One thing complete. Next up, let's see if we can fix our army helmet. And our cargo pants. Is it a soldering iron? Repair using, yeah, soldering iron. Oh, the miscellaneous repair kit will work. Alright. Hello? Fine. Materials available? None. That's right. I do need, what, Kevlar of some kind? Plastic and rigid Kevlar. Alright, what else do I have in the vehicle that I might be able to take apart for that? I haven't been collecting Kevlar parts yet. Armor at the bottom. Yeah, I haven't been taking... I could probably take apart other stuff over at the base. I guess we'll leave it alone for the moment. I'll have to pick up some Kevlar items. Alright, how about my pants? Not the miscellaneous repair kit. Tailor's kit. What's the build for this run? Whatever the current experimental build is. I updated to the most recent experimental build right before going live. Which is pretty much what I always do. I'm always on the cutting edge of the experimental builds. Unless I'm aware of some horrendous problem that might be occurring in the current build, and then I wait until I hold off updating until the next stream. Because usually things like that are fixed within a day or two. Oh, the build for the character. Sorry. No particular build for the character. What we're not doing is mutations or CBMs. Not for this first getting reacquainted run. We'll get a bunch of big guns, we'll go some places and blow some stuff up, and then we'll call it good and we'll start over. The next run I'll actually do, like I have in the past, some kind of a themed challenge run with starting conditions and goals and all that kind of stuff. Okay, gear's fine. We'll get that fixed up. Too many grenades in pocket. I only need one grenade for a Gorman solution. Not going to use grenades en masse, even though we have a few now. I've got pocket ammo. Gotta keep the Glock for sudden occurrences of flyers in my face or light enemies in my face. Picked up a ton of MREs. We're going to have to dump those out the vehicle and unpack them. And take just the parts that I care about. We're not hitting any capacity problems yet, though. I'll save that for later. Once we have capacity problems, we'll do a get rid of the junk roll through of our inventory. Alright, we are tired. Let's just head to bed. Dim lights off, no stereo. Crouch. Have a multivitamin. Get some water. Wow, I'm almost out of butter. Only 2,000 calories today. I'm pretty sure we burned more than 2,000 calories.
Vormity, Vormit, GG, Vormit, Rage, Vormit, Rip, Vormit, Hype, Vormit, Sea Dog, Vormit, Greedy Dog.
Oof. We're like two hours, a little over 2 hours, I think, before we actually got to sleep. That's fine. And thanks very much for the resubs, Lord Emperor and Miriana. You open your eyes, your entire body feels like it's bursting with energy. Yes, we're living the good life. Eating raw butter sticks and bacon. And the occasional vitamin. Okay, that zombie dog got over to our right this time, huh? Interesting. Alright, so I need to pick up some Kevlar items. We might be looting some clean ones, so I'm not sure I'll worry about it quite yet. If we take any more damage to the helmet, we'll get it fixed up. Nah, I don't do the Z level stuff for killing zombies in melee or in ranged. One of those things I just don't think the game was really intended to have, and it's too easy to abuse, so I choose not to use it. Alright, anything else I want to take care of before we head in? Didn't quite get full heal. Need to grab some more antiseptic. Stupid zombie dog. We're actually putting a fair good dent into our ammo supply. Do I have any more belts to unload, or did I actually unload them all? Don't want to unload that. I think we're actually out of belts to unload. And I still got a lot of zombies to shoot. Alright, well, hopefully we have enough to get us into the... Oh, there we go. Never mind. It's in the clothing section. Ammo cans are hanging out in the clothing section, are they? Okay, whatever. Oh, is it bandoliers? That why? Pouches and bandoliers. Alright, I guess that's why. Alright, we still have plenty. No worries. Blaze away. Where are we at on skill? 3 and 3? Yeah, 3 marksmanship with a little bit of progress, and 3 rifles with a little bit of progress. We did recently get a few mods for our M38 DMR. We're now rocking the red dot sight and the forward grip. Woohoo. The gun mod Voodoo Math will now be applied. Armored zombie still just hanging out up there. Should be some clean clothes in here from... Oops, Slave Ring Biter's back up. Hey there, buddy. Should be some clean clothes from some of the feral soldiers. Maybe I can get some Kevlar. I'm pretty sure we grabbed the ammo out of that. Yeah. Army helmets, ballistic vests, combat boots. A lot of these are damaged. So many plates. Not as many as I thought. Two, huh? I'm not sure if that'll be enough. More goggles. Thought there was... Guess not. Don't have the tools, huh? Alright, well, screw it. We'll just wait. Still missing something. Alright, what's our encumbrance? 34. 45 head encumbrance. Oh boy. Oh boy. How much of that is the helmet and how much of that is the integrated goggles? Ouch. 12 of that is the goggles. 33 head encumbrance. I don't know if I like 33 head encumbrance. Hmm. I think I'm going to go back to the bike helmet for now. Yeah, one VOD behind. Yeah, you missed a lot if you are a VOD behind. We got a few things accomplished in the last one. Full strength pilot, huh? All right. Military flight helmet, huh? Gunfire bringing anybody else? No. Yeah, there's still a few episodes to go on the YouTube side to get caught up. Tomorrow, I think, is the first episode from the last stream. Saturday stream. In which we went... way up here. We went here. So, you know, you've been spoiled. Alright, so everything's ammoed up. Gear's looking good. Encumbrance is looking fine. We're only overheated currently on our feet and our torso. Not much I can do about those. Without swapping out to maybe some sneakers for the footwear. We're not really wearing any clothes. Alright, so how am I going to do this? We're going to have a big pile of zombies starting right where those guys are. I think it's the same idea as before. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a bunch of running back and forth. I'm going to have to run south, grab a few, drag them up, shoot them up here, because I need to minimize how many come at me at once. I actually need to get this vehicle turned around. I need to have it pointed the right direction. In case I need to skedaddle. Like so. Alright. We're pretty clear east and west. There might be a zombie lurking in the far corner or in between these buildings, but otherwise, along the wall is pretty clear, so we got a little bit of driving and maneuvering room. We do have an option in the vehicle. We managed to get a hold of a nice belt of ammo for the M240. So we do have that as an option. Otherwise, it's just shoot a bunch of soldiers. So our goal is this building here. This is our first goal. But there's going to be a ton of zombies in the area within sound range of the rifle. So I need to clear far enough that I can get back here and then punch through this back wall with a jackhammer. And that'll get me into the armory. Once we're in and can clear the armory, that's a huge part of our deal. And then I'll probably try to come across here and do the same thing for the vehicle bay. These are my two primary things that I want to get into. Opportunities here are huge. After that, I'm not sure if I'm going to push for anything. Further down into the base, there's a building for medical stuff, which we're doing okay on that stuff. There's nothing going to be in there that's going to be, oh my god, I have to have it. We're getting a trickle of all the things. We're not using too many of them. And then this building here is a huge warehouse with all the different pieces of clothing and all that kind of gear. But nothing super critical there either. So I might call it good at just these two buildings if we can get into them fairly easily. We do also have that's a total wreck, and that's, ooh, look at this thing. Hey there, military cargo truck. Broken tank, broken tank. All three of the tanks are draining. Alright, so it's not going to have any pristine cargo spaces, pristine 32-inch armored wheels. Ah! Me wants. It does have some things that I want. I would love to swap out the 32-inch armored wheels and grab some clean composite armor plating. This is pretty much everything I need in this vehicle in order to, pimp up our Humvee. Replace the heavy frames, replace all the damaged components. It would take quite a while, and I'd still need a bunch of welding gear, which we may or may not get from the vehicle shop here, but that one vehicle would have everything I might need in order to do a pretty hefty series of repairs on this and have critical part replacements. I don't often have the wheels go bad. That one's fairly heavily damaged, but mostly repairable. That one is fully repairable, so I just need to get it repaired. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape on most of the critical parts, but that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, so let's just do some clearance. Go ahead and get this out. Let the fun begin. Do we go with the MP3 player? Let's go ahead and grab the MP3 player. My mouse in the middle of the screen keeps highlighting bars of info that keep confusing me. Play music. All right. Oh, look at how they're all stacked up. Plus, yeah, we got a bunch of acid zombies in the mix here. Let's go to the side. We'll try to pull from the corner over here. Yeesh. Another armored zombie. One zombie soldier activated so far. Armored right in the middle. Kevlar brute. And two of the acid guys. Ah, we got one of the acid guys. I would have preferred to have just one of these guys. I'm probably going to take some damage from the acid guy. There's not a lot I can do about it. Whoa! Holy crap! Wow! That is 20 range he hit me at. 20! Oh, boy. Okay. Bilious. Don't like Bilious. The other one only had like a 7 or 8 range. Youch. I mean, I can get behind the vehicle to shave off most of that distance advantage and then hose him down. We do have a 4-round auto fire mode for our rifle as well. Bilious is 20, Caustic is 8. Alrighty. Good to know. Yeah, we have Molotovs. I've considered it. I might use it. Now that we've got all of the night vision goggles and a big pile of, well, not a huge pile, but a sufficiency of grenades. I think the only thing I would miss if it burned up in the loot would be like M240s and 249 with the ammo. So, we definitely may employ some Molotovs. I would probably attempt to use the vehicle for part of that. Back up in the vehicle to get a bunch of them moving this direction, then race up here, lay down a line of Molotovs, and then have them march into it. And I would then either go left, right, depending on the density of zombies that get through that, or I could go north back out of the base and then come back in slowly and kill the stragglers. Optimally, you want to get them pinned in place with the fire underneath them, which I maybe could partly do with the vehicles out in the front gate. I'll have to give it some thought. All right, I don't want to take just non-stop shots from this stupid bilious zombie, so we're definitely going to have to interpose. I've only got the 2 coming at me currently. Let's just use my own vehicle. He doesn't get to shoot that often, so that's not too bad. We'd have to take the initial shot, but then I was able to get off 3 careful shots in a row. So that's not awful. And nobody else is moving this way yet. Cool. More MREs. Whew. I'm pretty sure that guy's coming. Where's the armored zombie? I'm pretty sure that guy's coming through the fire. Unless Molotov burns hotter than plank fire. I have no idea if there's a variance there. So if I commit to this, we're going to be... Nobody's seen me still. Yeah, screw it. There, a few zombies have seen me. One or two. That's what we're trying to thin out. Oh, a guy came out of the barracks to the side. Okay, so I want them to approach as direct as possible. I need them to be able to see or hear me, so I can lay down Molotovs in a row behind the vehicle. I'm going to pull forward a little further. Then I'll take this guy under fire. We'll get the Molotovs out in the road here. Everything that saw me should be walking straight north along the road. The trick is I just need to get as many of them as I can to walk into the fire. But stay out of the range of the bilious. We got one more bilious in that group. Alright, let's go forward a little further. Just let go of the controls, let it run. Wield, Molotov, activate, Molotov, throw. Did that Molotov activate? Turns into Molotov. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a cocktail now. No, they're all Molotov cocktails. Oh, it went out. The stupid wind. Apparently we have some wind. Light air. You bastard. Now it's lit. Throw. Molotov. There. I need to get rid of this guy. Damn it. This guy's gonna mess up my timing. I left a gap. Let's try it with just the two. We'll see how we do. Get in the fire. God damn it. That's what I worried about. If I maneuver too far, I'm going to miss the opportunity to get a bunch of these guys into the fire. I could hang out in the vehicle and let these guys pound on it, the leakers pound on it for a little bit, while I wait for more to get into the fire. Back off and try to shoot this guy while the angle is pretty good. Feels like the time to aim has come down dramatically from when we started, now that we've got 3-3 skill. I'm able to engage them from like here and get 3 close aims in before they even get adjacent to me. So I'm feeling a distinct increase in our capabilities just from that alone. And we might be getting more headshots for critical hits and things like that to help as well. But it's still 3 hits to take down a full-strength soldier at this point. Alright, let's move back over to where the path will get them walking right to me. Wait another round or two. Reload. Looking good so far. Problem's going to be getting down there to draw more zombies up into my flame wall. I'll have to do a little maneuvering. 2 bestial stalkers on the way. Ooh. As long as they go into the fire, I don't care. Unless, of course, they survive it. That guy almost did. Ah, the gear! The gear! Whoops! Two leakers. Kevlar Brute. I think he might survive. 2 more spaces? Nope, he's not going to survive either. Alright, here comes the armored zombie. That's the one I'm really curious about. Oh, he is taking damage. Look at that. We'll just run him back and forth. Okay. Where's that Bilious at? Still way down there, huh? Let's make sure this guy dies. Turn off run mode. Running like a dummy. Oh, maybe he's not gonna die. It's happening slowly. Alright, we activated some more zombies because I moved south to shoot, which I knew was going to happen. Oh. They can't see me yet, but I think they are moving to the sound. I was really hoping to get rid of this armored zombie first. It's going to be tough. Whoa. Stupid Bilious. Now the timing is going to suck. He's not dead yet. I got to get it north of the Bilious. Ah, get in the fire, dude. And I got the squad down there coming at me. What to do, what to do. Speed 77. Pain, heat, weight carried, stamina. Ooh, stats are trashed. Alright, we're gonna have to, I don't know that this guy can do much to my vehicle. It looks like we're going to catch most of these guys in the fire.